Hello, good morning, everybody. So welcome to this daily currency call where Jin shares his analysis and ideas for a specific currency for each day. So today is Wednesday. He will be doing the pound currency. So before we start the session today, do help me with this poll. It's your first time here. So this webinar is going to be very beneficial to both long-term investors and short-term traders. We will be going through what could move prices, possible trade ideas, and also highlighting potential targets and risk. So disclaimer here, any information shared during this session is not intended to be a trade recommendation. It is solely the opinion and views of the speaker. So please remember to do your own analysis prior to entering any trades. Just taking a quick look at the poll. We do have some people here with us for the first time. So do help me with the second poll. How did you get here? Where did you know us from? So while you guys are filling up the poll, a quick introduction about Jin. Jin is the founder of LCMS Traders and Forex Briefcase. He teaches members of the LCMS Traders Club on how to trade FX. And for Forex Briefcase, he trades an account with more than US $12 million on a daily basis for his managed account clients. He is also an international speaker where he speaks in countries like Hong Kong, UK, US, Australia, Malaysia, Vietnam, Indonesia, and of course here in Singapore, sharing his views about the FX market. Again, taking a quick look at the poll, I see a lot of you coming in from the Traders Club and of course from our Telegram channel. So if you are from the Telegram channel, do allow me to share a little bit more about what is the Traders Club about. So this is our private Facebook group where we share where we teach, guide, signal, and coach you to be a better and more profitable trader. So this is the place to be regardless of whether you are new, experienced, part-time or full-time trading. So if you join us from the Telegram, you may find these signals familiar. So you have been enjoying our trade signals absolutely free. So a question you might have here is, you know when to enter the trade via our Telegram signals, but you do not know where to exit. So in the Traders Club, we not only give you the signals earlier than the Telegram channel, we also tell you the strategy behind the signals, even accompanied with charts. So we actually guide you on where to exit to. So for this case, we actually guide you where to exit on TP1. These are things that you don't get from the Telegram channel. Why do we do this? So that in the long run, you not only earn from the signals, but you also learn how to trade better. If you require some coaching, if you're new to trading, we also have members-only live Zoom sessions on Monday and Wednesday evenings to run through trade ideas, update you on recent economic developments, and also trade together sessions. So this is the best time to pick Jin's brain on pretty much any trading related questions you might have. Lastly, we have a wide range of analysis for club members, our daily trade ideas, currency correlation tables, current daily watch lists. So all this information here, providing you with all this best information, shortcutting your way to trading success. So to join the group, it's very simple. Hop on to tradersclub.lcms.com.sg. Paid subscription of $199 a year, which is less than $1 a day. So if you're facing any uncertainty in your trading, you need to join the club to get some guidance towards profit. And some coaching to get your strategy and confidence immediately. So trading can be lonely, but with a close-knit community of traders and Jin here to guide us, trading can be enjoyable and definitely more profitable. So if you haven't already, click on the link and join now. With that, I'll pass the time now to Jin for the currency.
All right, good morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday. So before I get started on my analysis, don't know how many of you did join the first day of the 4-day FX Kickstarter. We did that last night. So the 26th last night. The next session will be on the 28th. So if you missed out last night, make sure you join the 4-day FX Kickstarter group, and then the links are there already. So make sure you join that, and you can get the second part of it on the 28th, which is Thursday, which is tomorrow night, starting at 7 p.m. GMT +8. Just watch that, learn how to trade. I'll be guiding you through my exact trading process, the strategies, the tools that I use, the indicators, analysis that I go through before every trade. So, if you haven't already, make sure you sign up for that. Then just quickly again, every Wednesday, I'm super excited about this session. This is new in 2021. We are doing live trading sessions every Wednesday for the Traders Club members. So club members, make sure you have your accounts ready, you have your analysis done. We are going to be trading live together tonight, leading up to the FOMC on Thursday morning. So this will be quite an interesting trading session. We'll be going through the 1 minute, 1 minute, and 5 minute time frames, scalping through the night so that you get set up to trade, and then we look for some trade ideas to set up for the FOMC news to be released. Okay, so club members, make sure you join us tonight. What time is it? GMT +8 at 8 p.m. So with that said, let's look at the news. That's not the news, that's Facebook. Okay, the news, forextradingasia.com. If you haven't already, again, so many things to sign up, but once you've done it once, you don't have to do it again. Make sure you sign up on forextradingasia.com, read my analysis, read all our currency analysis there, all done every day. And then you have the economic calendar here to guide you through what could shock prices higher or lower. So looking at a pound today, what I'll show you here is that on Wednesday, we've been through some Aussie CPI numbers already. Very good news on the Aussie side. We've seen that with that very good news on the Aussie side, it hasn't actually translated too well for the Aussie. Club members, I'll tell you why in the club, but not right here because we are talking about the pound. So looking at the pound dollar, what news are there for the pound? Today, no news. No news on the pound. We have some US durable goods orders, not going to change too much, especially because we have the FOMC statement, rate decision, and press conference coming out tomorrow, Thursday morning at 3 a.m. Rate statement, rate decision, and press conference at 3:30 a.m. Most likely, we're going to see them hold it at 0.25%. Statement, I do not believe that the statement is going to be too hawkish or too dovish, actually. So it's going to be a bit neutral because, we're looking at that. There's somewhat in that transition stage, a wait and see what's going to happen. Some talk about stimulus going to come around. Most definitely not any talk about rates changes, I think. So I think we're going to see a bit of a neutral stance. But that neutral stance might actually signal some confidence for the US dollar, some stability for the US dollar that might actually translate into a little bit of a US dollar strength coming around from this FOMC statement. Naturally, or rather be aware that I might be absolutely wrong. They might come out and be super dovish and say, hey, it's terrible, and then we see significant dollar weakness. But in the overall scheme of things, I think that we might actually see it stabilize, see some short to medium term US dollar strength come around, bring everything back into that trading range. So something to pay attention to at 3 a.m. this tomorrow morning. Put it in the chat. If you're joining me now, put it in the chat. Will you be trading at 3 a.m. this morning? The FOMC statement, rate decision, and press conference. Put it in the chat. Let me know. I'll wait a second. Anyone types? Anyone's going to comment in the chat? Okay, good. At least I see some comments and you're not trading that. I will, and I see all club members here. I will be telling you some trade setups that you can get into before the news. Okay, some trade setups we might be getting into before the news. For those of you who are joining us on Facebook Live in the 4-day FX Kickstarter group, the links are there. Jump onto Zoom, join us on Zoom. You can ask questions in the chat. You can, well, when I say put it in the chat, you can answer there as well. So that's the FOMC statement on Thursday morning. We have US GDP numbers coming out, going from 33.4% to 4% GDP growth quarter on quarter. So looking at it might be some positivity, but a big drop in terms of GDP growth. And then US dollar jobless claims, followed by home sales, building permits on the Canadian and yen. Okay, we've got some pound numbers here, but not going to move markets too much. A lot of smattering of euro news, but not too significant. And then on Friday, again, some PMI numbers coming from the US side. So you can see that in overall scheme of things right now, for the pound dollar, there's not a lot of news coming up that could affect it. All right, not a lot of news coming up that could affect it, apart from the FOMC statement. But look at what happened yesterday. This was Tuesday at 3 p.m. We had average earnings index for November in the UK was 2.8%, expected to be 2.9, came out at 3.6. Very good news for the pound employment numbers there. Claimant count was 38K, expected 35, went to 7. So very, very good number again. Employment change, unemployment rate going from 4.9, expected 5.1, didn't hit 5.1, came out at 5. So very good number again. Overall, you can see that employment numbers or employment data for the UK released yesterday was very good. So what this actually translated to in terms of the pound dollar is, and I'll show you here on the chart. So for the pound dollar, what we saw yesterday was that, that move upwards to again retest that 137.27 resistance level. That good news has brought the pound from about 136.37 upward move, almost 100 pips, 90 pips towards 137.27 again. At this point right now, if I zoom it out into the bigger time frame, you can see that this is a very strong resistance level. The last time it came here, right across to the left side, in January 2018, it tried to break, bounce back up, and then when it finally broke, it went all the way down. At this point now, it's revisiting this 137.27 level. I don't think that it will break upwards quickly right now because of how strong that resistance level seems to be. With the FOMC news coming out at 3 a.m. this morning, tomorrow morning, I think that if we do see that US dollar strength come around, same thing to what I said last week. I said I was going to go up, test this level and turn down. I do think that the analysis will still hold. I think that it will turn back down from this 137.27 level. However, like what I did last week, I said it was going to come down towards this support or this interim support level of 135.37. It didn't. It actually dropped to about that 115 pips to 136.00. I think that this time we might actually see something quite similar. So that 40 pip upward for a 90 pip downward move. Okay, again, 1:2 point something. So a positive risk reward ratio. You can still be looking to sell. You don't have to sell right now. Look to sell below 137. Below 137, you can keep a 40 pip stop loss for a 90 pip take profit level or 100 pip take profit level. This will give you the opportunity to sell the pound dollar down for a good 100 pips. Probably not right now, but leading up towards the FOMC news at 3 a.m. tomorrow morning. What happens if it goes up? What happens if the FOMC comes out and surprises everyone with dovish and bad news from the US? Could you actually see it break upwards from here towards the 1.4 level? I think from going from 1.37 to 1.4 will be a bit optimistic. Probably you have a lot of interim support, interim resistance levels in the middle. If you're looking to buy, I would say be very conservative above 137.70, have that stop loss at about 60 pips, then you could be looking for a 1:1, and then after that a 1:2 risk reward ratio. So if you're trading it upwards, I will urge be super conservative about it, because you are reaching into very high, very topish levels. My tendency will be to look for that selling opportunity on the pound dollar. So as promised yesterday, I said, as we look at the pound dollar, we will cast back. It gives us an overall picture of what could happen on the euro pound. So looking at how the euro pound is doing, if the pound dollar does drop, if that pound dollar does drop as we just looked at it, pound dollar dropping will most likely push the euro pound higher. Pound dollar dropping will most likely push the euro pound higher, which is why I had the analysis yesterday that we could actually see the euro pound bounce off this 8855 support level, reaching upwards towards 9060. I don't think it will get to 9060, but I could push it up towards 9060. So again, buying opportunities will be above 886 or 8870. So I would say be a bit more conservative, above 8870, stop loss 30 pips. Then you could be looking at a very quick 1:1, and then further higher at 1:4 even. So at this support level, I will be looking for buying opportunities, and you can see that your risk reward ratios can pay off very quickly as it bounces off this support level at 8855. So with that said, I think that there are a lot of trading opportunities on the pound dollar going counter trend, the euro pound bouncing off its support. Our analysis on the euro dollar is part one already working out. Part two, I'm looking forward to it over today and maybe tomorrow. The Aussie US is moving as slightly planned, and the Kiwi is just doing what it's doing. So with that said, Traders Club members, again, quick reminder, make sure you turn up tonight for the live trading session. I will not only be going through the 1 minute and the 5 minute time frame, I will also be giving you some trade setups leading up to the FOMC rate decision, so that you can put in some trades, put in some orders, go to sleep. Let's look at it tomorrow, and hopefully we'll make some money as you wake up. With that said, I'll pass it back to Chinwei.
Okay, thank you, Jin. So yeah, do help me with this poll. What do you think of this webinar? I'm also going to post up some links on the chat. So subscribe to our YouTube channel for our daily recordings, Telegram channel for free signals, Traders Club link, and 4-day FX Kickstarter group link. If you want to join us, not if, you should join us for the 28th live screening of the part 2 of the 4-day course. And if you don't want to trade anymore, look for us at forexpreface.com. Let us trade for you. So yeah, with that, that's the end of the session today. Traders Club members, join us tonight for the Trade Together session. And for the rest of you, join us tomorrow morning for the currency call on yen and gold. See you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.